What's going on, everybody? Today is Friday, March 27th, 2020. I'm your host, Jordan.Alsbrook, and you're watching Warcub 0 Hour. Let's get that milk, everybody. Okay, let's get that milk. Today's top stories have a lot in common with my viewers. There's not a lot of them. I did take the time to reach out to local and national authorities in determining if the coronavirus was a cruel April Fool's joke. I was declined any type of comment. I later got an email saying I was blacklisted from attending any type of events that the media was invited to. Unfortunate. We got a new segment called Not Real Facts. And in this segment, we talk about ways that you can kind of maybe trick your friends into believing something and see how long you can keep it going. Now, this first one is not original with me, but have you ever thought about what makes the wind blow? Now, if you've ever had a specific science class talking about the atmosphere, you've learned that atmospheric pressures, create the wind, the differences in. But one thing you can tell your friends is the trees moving makes the wind. Because when the trees aren't moving, the wind's not blowing. See if you can use it on some friends and see how long you can keep it going. And let me know. Welcome, everybody. We are here actually doing the first Warcub 0 Hour Friday interview with one of our staff members. And who else better to do it with than the lovely Courtney Moore? The face, the smiles of H.J. McDonald. I'm sorry, if you come into school, you're going to see her in all her fashion queen glory. I mean, all the time, just coming, dressing up. I can't even do it. I dress like a potato, so, Potato, So, the reason we do these kind of videos is for you all to see a different side of your staff members here at HJ. Not just teachers or the secretary or anything like that. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I don't know what you guys want to know. You want to know who my favorite artists are? You want to know my favorite color? I don't know. Hot pink is my favorite color. Okay. I really like Beyonce's music. Let's see, who's somebody you guys are into now? Megan Thee Stallion, I know you like her. Let's see.
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have two girls. One is 18 years old, and the other one is 10 years old.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's what kind of home is like, music, food. I like Italian food, pastas and breads, things like that. I don't know. In my spare time, I just like to spend my time with my family and do fun things around our fun little town of New Bern, North Carolina. Spend some time at Union Point, go to the Cow Cafe, and have a scoop of ice cream, something like that. Some of the things that we may take for granted that you're not able to get out and do now. But you still can walk.
That's true, yeah. And you said your daughter's 18, so
she is.
That means she's a senior, I'm guessing.
She is.
I understand that. So I'm hoping graduation goes through.
We are hoping for graduation. I hope that she is able to have a graduation, and I hope that you guys are able to have your 8th grade semi-formal. We're all hopeful for those types of things, but we may have to improvise.
Definitely. Okay, so let me ask you this before we get into something called the lightning round. And the lightning round is where I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and you got to answer the first thing pops in your mind.
Okay.
She doesn't know what these questions are, okay, just so y'all know.
Yikes.
But before we get in that, knowing my complexion, everything, if I was just to paint my fingernails, what color?
Lime green.
Oh, snap.
I think it looks good with the red. I can't get too close.
Yeah, social distancing, keep away.
But the green looks good against the red.
I could see that. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. Lightning round. First thing comes to your mind. Ready?
Okay.
Mountains or beach?
Beach.
Favorite shade of nail polish?
Hot pink.
If you had to give up either vegetables or fruit, what would you give up?
Vegetables.
Okay. Who would win in a fight between Kendrick Lamar and Drake?
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, I can see that. If you could be any color, what would you be and why? And we're talking about like crayon box, like
crayon box color. Oh, they're kind of basic. Crayon box color, I would be pink. Is pink in there or is it red? I think it's just pink.
I think there's a pink. It's got to be pink.
I think it's pink in there. If it's a pink in there, I will choose pink. Yeah.
I think I'd shoot for forest green. I don't know why.
There you go. Because the red and the green. See? Like I said.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. I think you already answered this one. Favorite artist?
Favorite Beyonce.
Okay. Who would win in a fight between Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce?
Beyonce, because she has the brains in the beauty.
Of course. That's right. Well, thank you so much for coming to this interview, keeping a safe distance and all that good stuff. Hopefully everything works out. This is Warcub 0 Hour, and let's send them off with the good old catchphrase. How about we...
Let's get that milk!
Have a great day, y'all.